Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to a classified release. At this point in time, we're going to be talking about technology that is going to help us immediately make a quantum leap forward. This is such a wide-ranging technology, it will literally affect everything, every department in government, everything in business. It is going to be, well, I'm going to leave a blank spot for what people think it is, because after they see what it is, they're going to be very happy. Let's talk a little bit about AI control editors. If we're going to go to a professional level, we're talking about working with all of our AI components, all of our multi-agent components, any function or speciality basically, and working it into a professional setting. This gives us a whole different feel of what we can do respective to AI professional editing. Now, for those of you who might be a little bit confused, I'm actually talking about the functions of AI, not using AI as an assistive editor. It's about the actual individual components, the computer programming, turning each of these basic types of programming elements into a set of functions that you can work with, rearrange, and utilize just like a professional editing board. Utilizing AI components in editing boards gives you, well, seemingly an unlimited new set of possibilities. Anything from business management to tactical table operations. This can help you with your gaming design, or fast-paced tactical action. With these assistive pieces of mass program tooling, you also have the option to more quickly get to the exact points that you want to get to. It gives you control like never before. This is a true access item for the future and right now for those of us who are designing it. As we literally use AI to eat up software at a speed that is, well, quite incredible. So as you get your programming done right and your electronics done right, your AI language models are ready to go. And now you have an interchangeable set of cogs that you can work with visual creation to make actual functional devices, where essentially a substantial amount of the percentage of your work is done. Of course, the more you know about electronics, the better for you. There are a lot of different ways to go with working with tactical tables, as you can utilize them for understanding forestry, literally. It's not just about warfare. It's about understanding forest and forest fires. It's about understanding what you can do with the ecology, monitoring the water, literally monitoring each and every animal. So you can see literally what their personalized water levels are so they don't shrivel up like a grape. Now, yes, I'm a big person putting forward big water projects, but I see a future with a lot of technology where we will be able to raise the wildlife and increase meat supply while preserving and managing the best genetic options in natural environments and protecting the future of all creatures for the rest of time. We also have an understanding here with higher-end technology. There are very few scientists in the world that even understand about some of the technology that I understand about. Things like biological radio, remote electronic anesthesia. All of these various types of items can not only be used for the future of increased healing and being able to control vein constriction, slow down bleeding if you've been injured, but we have the ability to basically do something way different. The near future right now, with a party like me at the helm, brings the opportunity to have non-lethal management systems in place so we can stop this great carnage of war and using large bombs to destroy and have all of those unfortunate casualties. With biological radio options, the effective types of warfare effectively will slip away from many areas of the planet. as we have a system that also has a permanent logging for anything that's utilized. If it's designed by somebody like me, I'm just one of those people. I demand to have true accounting and a chance for better accountability. So technology today is coming to end all war. With mass economic modeling, we now have the capability to understand many things as we never have before. Now, with positive control, creative AI editors, we can effectively edit things in a far more efficient way at a professional level. This is something that I've been working on a greater understanding for many years, and it's a lot of hard work to come up with an understanding to be able to do the kind of things that you might want to do on an intricate scale. And that means that you need professional style equipment. That means lots of buttons, lots of knobs, lots of switches, so that you don't have to open up lots of different little tiny windows and go through 17 different processes when all you need to do is basically push one button and turn a dial. As you're working with AI editing boards, you get to do fantastic things in the modeling. It's about controlling loan statuses, loan percentages, understanding all the intricacies of features, and having on-demand direct control with live action adjustments. But to do this, of course, again, you have to have the professional style control switching system at your fingertips. With these new types of control systems, literally congressmen, senators will be able to work and get an understanding of what the bill is that they're thinking about and how it's going to work, with only laying out a few fragments of ideas. And effectively, AI is going to help bridge massive gaps as you work with massive large language models. I've been researching this very hard for the last, about 25 years, on and off, as I get a chance to work with it. Now this, I am convinced, is the way to go. I am convinced because firsthand what it's like to have the difference between controlling things with professional buttons on demand versus opening up a window and going through 9 different processes to get to the function you want. This type of system is about 20 times more efficient than somebody merely sitting at a computer with a mouse. And from there, you can work it even more high speed. I'm the kind of guy that likes to have 7 standing computers, a standing desk. I like to work on a lot of items, and I require a lot of computers to do this. So effectively, it's another good reason, by the way, that I'm the best choice for the presidency of the United States. There's probably people out there wondering, once they start seeing this material, where has this guy been? Well, I've been working on classified material pretty much my whole life. And frankly, there's a lot of things that I decided that I did not necessarily want to share it with the military. It's difficult to have discussions with people and find out that there is a bureaucracy in place that has different methodologies that can change fluidly, when in fact, in order to have proper ethics, in my view, you have to have a much better set system. 100% logging systems. You have to have practical review methods to understand various types of errors that can occur. You have to be able to have a true interactiveness and not have something that is not worked with oversight from parties who are interactive professionals. And this means at any level. This means that the technicians even get a say down to the lowest level. With AI, we can do this. These systems, and again, I don't want to offend anybody when I say that I was concerned about the nature of the engineering of the permanent backdoors and chips, because I don't agree with many of the manufacturing styles. I saw it as a big opportunity of brilliance at first that was eventually going to have a huge backlash, as it would backfire. And now effectively we're viewing what's been happening with those huge backfires. 1.4 billion attacks a day, $10 trillion a year in my view, damage in the United States every year. Similar numbers for Europe. Now, with my administration, we're going to address that promptly, and we are going to dramatically reduce all of those numbers quickly. I'm going to be pressing very hard for extreme chip production. Now, some people may not understand the need for this, but I feel that I do. And I feel that there are people out there that will understand what it is I'm emphasizing and why. So, yes, I admit it. There are many items that I was working on of high design that could have been utilized that I held back because I did not want them to be misused and abused until certain criteria or methodologies would be able to be put in place to ensure that we would have truly ethical management. I have had various, viewpoints in the past. I don't want people to get mad at me. I didn't like the idea of people not installing hard switches in hardware. I'm very big on the hard switches, and I'm not really big on Casper software and antivirus stuff. I'm not big on a lot of certain things. I had a different opinion of the way to do things. I think it's right for me to come out and be honest about some of these things, that I've had different viewpoints all along. So I believe that I have a sound system. I'm looking forward to working with professionals who are ready for a mass upgrade, who are ready for the challenge. I'm ready for industry to bring and task to me their needs of what needs to be done. I am ready for the unions to step up and say, we need dramatic forward movement for the lifestyle of our members. I'm on board with this. I have a lot of ideas that go outside of what we generally have been perceiving as the general box in the past. And I am ready to move us all into a brand new high performance, a true max production standard for all, with fairness and with extreme opportunities. I look forward to these challenges. My name is Michael Crosby, and yes, I'm a candidate for the presidency of the United States. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to a classified release. At this point in time, we're going to be talking about technology that is going to help us immediately make a quantum leap forward. This is such a wide-ranging technology. It will literally affect everything, every department in government, everything in business. It is going to be, I'm going to leave a blank spot for what people think it is, because after they see what it is, they're going to be very happy.